The family of a wealthy heiress who drowned in a swimming pool are trying to stop her husband from getting her 4.4 million fortune after he was cleared of her murder. Property developer Donald McPherson, 50, denied murdering wife Paula Leeson, 47, from Trafford, Greater Manchester, in a remote area of Denmark in 2017. 4 years later, a judge ordered the jury to find him not guilty at his trial as there was insufficient evidence for a safe conviction. Leeson's family now want a judge to rule McPherson killed her, so he is denied any legal entitlement from benefiting from her will and other assets worth 4.4 million, Manchester Civil Court of Justice heard. Before her death, McPherson, from sale, also in Greater Manchester, took out secret life insurance policies on his besotted wife and stood to gain 3.5 million if she died. His 2021 murder trial heard. He claimed to be sleeping when she drowned in the pool at the holiday cottage in Western Denmark, where they had been staying in June 2017. The next day he started to transfer large sums of money from her accounts to clear his debts, and a week later joined a group, Windowed and Young, that he described as Tinder for Windows. Miss Leeson's family have since brought a case against him in civil court, according to the Manchester Evening News. Her father, Willie, an Irish businessman, brother Neville and only son Ben, attended the hearing as their lawyer, Leslie Anderson, KC, opened their case to the judge, Mr. Justice Richard Smith. Donald McPherson, who previously said he would attend the hearing, was not present and the case went ahead without him. He is understood to be living in several countries in the South Pacific, including French, Polynesia, and Fiji. The court heard McPherson had been convicted of 32 criminal offences, dishonesty or fraud in New Zealand, where he was born, as well as in the UK and Germany, where he was caged for involvement in an 11.8 million bank fraud. The central issue still stands: what happened in Denmark, said Anderson. It is not an issue. The cause of death was drowning. The only issue is the manner of death. It was in the manner of death that causes the death to be unlawful. Leeson, who was 5 foot 5 inches tall, drowned in a pool that was under 4 foot deep, despite being able to swim, otherwise healthy. Miss Anderson continued, essentially our case is that Paula must have been unconscious when she went into the water, otherwise her natural reaction would be to stand up to save herself. Therefore, she must have gone into the water unconscious. We do say it probably was a chokehold or a neckhold, while McPherson walked around with wads of cash and presented himself as a man of means. He was in fact struggling financially. Anderson said at the time of the death he was running out of money, which supercharged the financial motive for him, so he had to do something. She added he had given inconsistent and dishonest accounts of what happened in Denmark. He also deleted data from his wife's phone, which might have explained what happened, Anderson said, and was a man who had shown almost no upset or remorse over her death. McPherson's murder trial was dramatically stopped in March 2021 by a trial judge, Mr. Justice Goose, ruling insufficient evidence to jurors to safely convict, as the prosecution case was based on circumstantial evidence. Crucially, an accidental death could not be ruled out. He directed the jury to return a not guilty verdict to the murder. Pathologists found 13 separate injuries on Miss Leeson's body, which jurors heard may have been sustained while being restrained or in a rescue and resuscitation attempt. But prosecutors claimed, while Leeson's death looked like an accident, it was in fact a pre-planned killing by her husband, who was born Alexander James Lang. He and Leeson wed following a whirlwind romance in a no-expense-spared ceremony at Peckforton Castle, Cheshire, in June 2014. Leeson had stood to inherit the family business owned by her father, who built up a successful groundwork and skip hire firm in Sale after emigrating from County Wicklow, Ireland, in the 1960s. She oversaw the skip hire business, where she met McPherson, who renovated and sold on property after he was acquitted. In a statement through his solicitors, McPherson denied any involvement in his wife's death. The hearing continues. Please like this video, please comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my crime channel. Thank you.